Today we are going to talk about top 10 best upcoming smartphones. Smartphones this year are expected to rock the technology world. Will be discussed here. All the data has been collected from the internet. All the companies are focusing on delivering something unique and impressive this year. So let's get started. Number 1. Apple iPhone 8, or also can be named as iPhone 10. Apple has released iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, and both devices are a huge hit. But people are already looking for the next flagship, iPhone 8 or 10. Will get some significant changes in terms of design, UI and software. There is a rumor that iPhone will skip iPhone 7s and go for the iPhone 8. Because of the Apple's 10th anniversary, it is expected iPhone will get an entirely new makeover. So iPhone 8 is already most anticipated upcoming smartphone. Expected specifications of iPhone 8 are 5.8-inch 2K AMOLED curved edge display, no home button, new operating system iOS 11, Apple's new A10 or A11 Chipset, 4GB RAM, Fingerprint Sensor, dual camera, 16 megapixel and 12 megapixel rear camera and 8 megapixel front facing camera, lithium ion 3000 mAh non-removable battery. Second, OnePlus 5. OnePlus 3 and OnePlus 3T have got huge success with its 6GB RAM and wonderful design and performance, and now the company is looking forward to its upcoming model. OnePlus will skip the number 4 and go for OnePlus 5. OnePlus 5 specifications are 5.5-inch Quad HD display, quad-core 64-bit Snapdragon 835 processor, 6GB RAM or 8GB RAM, Adreno 530 GPU, 64GB or 128GB internal memory, Android 7.0 Nougat, 16 megapixel plus 16 megapixel dual rear camera with dual tone LED flash, OIS laser autofocus and 4K recording, 16 megapixel front camera, dual SIM, fingerprint sensor, 4G LTE with VoLTE, NFC, GPS and USB Type-C. Number 3. Xiaomi Mi6. Xiaomi is one of the top contenders to look at. Xiaomi is the most well-known company for delivering back-to-back quality handsets at a cheaper rate than any other companies. Xiaomi recently launched Mi5, which is the flagship device now of this company. Xiaomi Mi6 will be the first Chinese smartphone to feature Snapdragon 835 SoC. Xiaomi Mi6 specifications: Quad HD 2K Super AMOLED display, quad-core Deca-core Snapdragon 835 processor, 6GB RAM or 8GB RAM, Snapdragon chipset, 4G VoLTE network support, 5000 mAh non-removable battery, 16 megapixel and 12 megapixel dual rear camera and 13 megapixel front facing camera, Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection, health related sensor fingerprint sensor. Fourth, Google Pixel 2. Google last year ditched the regular Nexus series and made a line of Pixel. They launched Pixel and Pixel XL last year, and both of them have got huge success in terms of camera performance and also overall mobile experience. This year, Google is expected to make Google Pixel series even better. Google Pixel 2 specifications are 5.5-inch Quad HD display, Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection, quad-core 64-bit Snapdragon 835 processor, 6GB RAM, Adreno 530 GPU, 64GB or 128GB internal memory, Android O, 12 megapixel plus 12 megapixel dual rear camera with dual tone LED flash, OIS, laser autofocus and 4K recording, dual SIM and fingerprint sensor. 5th, Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Note 8 is one of the most awaited Note series smartphones. It is rumored that Samsung will launch Note 8 with something innovative ideas in design. Note 8 specifications: 5.7-inch Quad HD Super AMOLED curved dual edge display, Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection, 64-bit octa-core 14nm Exynos 8890 processor or quad-core Snapdragon 835 processor, 8GB RAM, 64GB internal memory, external memory up to 256GB with microSD, 12 megapixel rear camera with LED flash, smart OIS, f1.7 aperture, dual pixel PDAF, 5 megapixel front camera, f1.7 aperture, water and dust resistant, fingerprint sensor, heart rate sensor, iris scanner, barometer, S Pen stylus, 4000 mAh battery with fast charging. 6th, HTC 11. HTC launched HTC 10, but it was not well received by the customers. Now the company is entirely relying on the next flagship smartphone, HTC 11. As we know, HTC is very unique with their designs, so we hope they will come out with some new innovations. HTC 11 specifications: 5.5-inch 2K display, octa-core Snapdragon 835 chipset, 12 megapixel rear camera or dual camera, 8 megapixel front facing camera, 4 or 6GB RAM, boom sound stereo speakers, water resistant technology and also a fingerprint sensor. 7. Samsung Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus. Samsung has just made a new benchmark for all the premium smartphones with the launch of Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus. The device has S2S Quad HD Plus Super AMOLED Infinity display. At the first sight, Galaxy S8 looks amazing and it is all about the display in hand. So will S9. S9 trailer is out on the YouTube, so do check it out. S9 and S9 Plus specifications: display, Quad HD 5.5-inch 2K 95% screen to body ratio, Snapdragon 835 chipset, RAM 6GB, Adreno 540 GPU, internal storage 64GB or 128GB, primary camera 12 megapixel plus 12 megapixel, front camera 8 megapixel, water and dust resistant, fingerprint scanner, also a iris scanner, battery 3450 mAh. 8. Oppo Find 9. Oppo Find 9 is a great choice for buying a smartphone. Oppo is a renowned company for stylish design, performance and camera. The camera is best of all the segment phones here. Specifications of Oppo Find 9: 5-inch 2K display, Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 processor, 6GB RAM, 21 megapixel rear camera and 8 megapixel front camera, 64GB internal memory, fingerprint sensor, fast charging support. 9th, Microsoft Surface smartphone. Microsoft is currently taking a shot at a 4GB RAM based model. Recently, few information about the phone is leaked online. Expected specifications of Microsoft Surface mobiles: 4GB RAM, 64GB or 128GB internal memory, expandable storage up to 256GB with microSD, Intel Atom X3 64-bit processor, Windows 10, 21 megapixel rear camera with PureView Z's 6 lens and 8 megapixel front camera, 5.5-inch AMOLED display with 2560 by 1440 pixel resolution. Clear black Gorilla Glass 4 protection. USB Type-C connector and wireless charging. 10. Xiaomi Mi Mix 2. Xiaomi launched Mi Mix and stirred the tech world with almost bezel-less design. The phone was a huge hit and sold out many times in a very short period of time. Xiaomi has already started working on their next flagship Mi Mix 2, which will have much more thinner bezels than Mi Mix. Specifications of Mi Mix 2: 6.4-inch Quad HD Plus display with 95% screen to body ratio, Snapdragon 835 processor, 6GB or 8GB DDR4 RAM, 128GB internal or 256GB internal memory, Android OS with MIUI 9, dual SIM, 16 megapixel rear camera with dual tone LED flash, f2.0 aperture, FDAF 4K video recording, 5 megapixel front facing camera, fingerprint sensor, 192Hz or 24-bit DAC chip, 4400 mAh minimum battery with quick charge 4.0 support.